The Dabur-class is a class of patrol boats built at the Sewart Seacraft shipyard in the United States for the Israeli Navy, and by IAI-Ramta. Design. The Dabur-class has a displacement of 35 tons. The ships have a length of 19.80 meters, a beam of 5.80 meters and a draft of 1.8 meters. The ships are manned by a crew of 6 to 8 officers and ratings. The hull is made of aluminum. The first Dabur-class vessels were laid down in 1970, with 12 hulls built by Swift Ships in Morgan City, Louisiana, and 22 more built by IAI-Ramta for a total of 34. The class is designed to be light and is able to be carried overland. They have good rough weather capability. However, they were not considered fast enough to cope with current threat capabilities and were phased out in the Israeli Navy for newer ships. Propulsion. The class is powered by two diesel General Motors Type 1 2V7 1TN, creating 2,400 horsepower, driving two shafts. This gives the ships a maximum speed of 22 knots and a patrol speed of 18 knots. The effective range at maximum speed is 540 nmi and at patrol speed 560 nmi. Armament. The boats are armed with two Olicon 20mm cannons, two 12.7mm machine guns, two 324mm torpedo tubes are provided for the Mark Chapter 46 torpedo, and there is space for two racks of depth charges. Cargo staff. Recoilless rifles are carried aboard the ships for anti-terrorist purposes. Exports. In 1976, 5 of the class were given to the Christian Lebanese Forces militia in Lebanon, but they were later returned in 1990. In 1978, Israel sold 4 of the class to Argentina and 4 to Nicaragua. In 1984, they sold 2 to Sri Lanka. In 1991, 4 more were sold to Fiji and 6 to Chile. Chile bought 4 more in 1995, and Nicaragua purchased 3 more in 1996. Service history. Dabur-class boats' first battle engagements were made in the October 1973 Yom Kippur War. During the war, 2 Dabur boats attacked an Egyptian commando force in its own port at Mast el-Emat and destroyed speedboats and rubber dinghies just as they were preparing for attacks on Israeli targets in the Sinai Peninsula. Operators: Argentina, Chile, Fiji, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua. Former operators: Israel, Lebanese forces,